Alrighty, hello YouTube, Handheld Guru 97 back here again today with another game review. Today I will be reviewing the Neo Geo Pocket Color Classic SNK versus Capcom, the match of the Millennium. As soon as my camera focuses, you'll be able to see the awesome logo, which it's not because my camera is lame at times. Game was released in the year 1999. And much like almost every other game on the Neo Geo Pocket Color, it is a fighting game. Another example of a fighting game, King of Fighters R2, right there. So how does this one stand out from the crowd of by that time, the Neo Geo Pocket Color's already plethora game library of fighting games? Well, you're about to find out. And it goes. Zoom in. Raise it up. Alright, opening video. This is the Capcom version of the opening video. There is an SNK version. Hadouken. This is where you change your options, and this is where you begin. Here's one of the first places it stands out. You have a Olympic mode, which basically is a bunch of mini games, and I'll show that off in a minute. But first, we'll go through the other stuff that I can talk about quickly. Sparring, you just fight against a CPU, practice your moves and everything on that. Your records, how many times you've won, against a friend, against a CPU attorney, stuff like that. Versus mode, entry. An entry is where you can save what kind of character you like. So, like, my character is Koyo. That's how you do it. Simple, straightforward. And then there's a versus mode, because like all great fighting games, you gotta have multiplayer. So, this does have multiplayer. You've got one character versus mode match, a tag team versus match, and a team battle versus match. And then, of course, you can link this, excuse me, wait a second, you can link this up to the Dreamcast, much like King of Fighters R2 has. So yeah, Dreamcast, SNK vs. Capcom, from Card Fighters Clash, and then you can get information from the later released Card Fighters Clash, which actually I didn't know. And then King of Fighters. So you can get a lot of data from games across it. Of course, the multiplayer cable for the Neo Geo Pocket Color, along with the Dreamcast cable, is also quite rare. That leaves you with some modes here, Olympic and Tourney. Let's start with Olympic just because it's easier to exit out of than Tourney. You've got two teams to choose from, SNK or Capcom. We'll start with SNK. You guys can see all this. It's kind of hard. My camera's being a dick right now. It's not letting me focus on anything. Oh, now you will. God, you're so stupid, camera. Now it's going to turn around and vaporize me. Oh, nope, it's going to do that. God, really? Okay, so you've got the basic entry, your records, your master skill. I'll talk about master skill real quick. So the name of it is Phoenix Jig, and then it shows what you have to do. You have to go down, diagonal, left, down, diagonal, left, A. And that gives you incentive to, play these games through so you can get that stuff. I don't really find a big deal in it because I could never be able to memorize it, but hey, what the heck. Now let's get into the entry. The first three here are the same for both SNK and Capcom. Basically, you're supposed to survive 100 enemies, how fast you can beat 5 enemies, and how many enemies you can beat with just one piece of life left for each person. And then these two are specialties from Capcom or SNK. These are SNK's. Target 9. Late Arts. We'll start with Target 9 just because I like this one. You ready? It's a first-person shooter sort of thing. The only first-person shooter on the... This is the only... If you like first-person shooters, you're going to have to come to the match of the Millennium. And you have to reload using the B button. Straightforward. Isn't it? Alrighty. Oh, see? You know, if you guys can't see things, I just want you to know that it's because I'm trying, hey, there we go, to keep my head out of it. Because, unfortunately, this thing is a, well, actually not unfortunately, but fortunately it has a reflective screen. Alright, and we'll show you Capcom's real quick. I just won't play through them just because I want to keep this review short. So of course, same stuff. Top 3 are the same. Ghost Trick is a ghosts and goblins sort of game where you collect treasure, and Catwalk is a rhythm sort of game. So, yeah, straightforward stuff. Can be fun to... But, you didn't come here to see Olympic mode minigames. No, you came here to see tourney, fighting. So you have 3 types you can pick from: single, tag, and team. And 3 other things, average. And then, look at this roster of characters. This is a big roster. I mean, it might not look like it now for people who are spoiled, but compared to, let's say, King of Fighters, it's big. You've got characters from all across SNK fighting games. And Capcom fighting games. Of course, the Street Fighter fan favorites right there. Go to my character. You guys know what he is now, don't you? And it's got a lot of interesting locations. I can't show you all of them because there's no versus mode where you can pick the stage and character you want to fight against. Slightly annoying in my opinion, but... Okay. Ow. Okay, sorry if you guys can't see this because this is going to be hard. So, I use the B button to kick. Hey. And A button to punch. Look at that. Little tutorial right there. I just can't see my opponent. So I'm playing through the viewfinder. And then, of course, you use the D... Oh, I won. Then you use the joystick to, you know, jump up and down and stuff like that. You know, standard stuff like that. And the... Haha, got you back into a corner. And then if you look in the background, they're animated in a sort of... not over the top animated, but still. And you also see a lot of Neo Geo Pocket Color advertising in the background. One bozo, well done. The English translation of this game is miles better than this one. I know I'm comparing this one a lot, but it's the only other fighting game I've got, so be patient with me with that. Alright, as it's refocusing. There we go. And yeah. As you'll notice, the graphics are quite good on this. I think there's some of the best on the system. However, all the characters are a bit albino. Yeah, a bit weird there, but it can only produce so many colors, so not really a huge downer. Yeah. And that's really all about the main game you can talk about. Fighting game, a few mini games here and there. So, like I said, you're going to find out why this game is set apart from other fighting games on the Neo Geo Pocket Color. And we'll use some other examples now, like, Samurai Showdown 2, Fatal Fury, First Contact, all those good things. How is this different? Well, first of all, it has Capcom characters, and this is the only fighting game with Capcom characters on it. There is no Street Fighter on the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse, really, but still. And it takes a console-sized fighting game, shoves it into a tiny, especially tiny, little cartridge, and fits it on a 16-bit handheld with just 2 buttons. 2 buttons, that's pretty crazy, and they did a great job of it. It's a fun fighting game. There's enough for everyone here. If you want to sit down for 30 or 40 minutes and pound your way through the story mode 5 or 6 times, go right ahead. Or if you want to put this in your pocket or purse even, or whatever, and just, play a few rounds of Ghost Trick, Catwalk, you might want headphones for that, and for 5 or so minutes on a bus ride, train ride, anything really, it's there. It's all there. And yeah, but it's a good fighting game. So pros and cons, of course, we got to go over that stuff. So the pros are it's got something for everyone. Mini games, fighting game, and the fighting game physics were great. The controls are great. Graphics are fantastic. Music's fantastic. They did a really good job. The roster is huge. There's plenty of characters, lots to unlock, which gives you, there's 4 characters to unlock on each side. That's 8 characters, giving you a decent incentive to go back and pound your way through that story mode again and again and again and again until you finally unlock a character or 2. Some cons are, I don't know. I can't find a con for this game. If you go and type in best pre-PSP era fighting games, you will see this game on the top of the list, along with, I think, Super Street Fighter 3 Alpha for the Game Boy Advance, I believe. I don't know if that's the entire name of it. I haven't heard much about it. I'm going to look into it, though. But as another con is, it's not the best first fighting game to get for your Neo Geo Pocket Color. In my opinion, it would be one of the more popular ones and more simple ones like Samurai Showdown 2, which I don't have. I need to get that one. And this one, my first one, King of Fighters R2. Very fun game. I need to review that one as well. But yes, if you're looking for second, third, or even fourth fighting game, well, if this isn't your second, I must say, something's wrong. If you already have a Neo Geo Pocket Color but don't have this game, you're missing out. You're not going to find this game anywhere else, because right now it doesn't look like these games are coming to the VC on the Nintendo 3DS. I might be wrong. In a year or 2 after this review comes out, boom, it might be on there. But for now, you might want to grab yourself a Neo Geo Pocket Color and a copy of King of Fighters R2 alongside Match of the Millennium to boot. Alright, well, thank you, YouTube, for watching this review. Hope you guys do indeed pick this game up. Very fun, and enjoy on your Neo Geo Pocket Color. Or if you're watching this in the future, when when it might finally come out to the 3DS, hope you get it. So thank you for watching, YouTube. Comment on this if you have any suggestions on games I should review or get even, so I could review them. I'm all ears. Alright, thank you for watching, YouTube. I'll see y'all later.